E aí galera, beleza? Gamer com mais um vídeo do canal aqui. E galera, mano, estamos aqui no Rockstar aqui, né galera, para iniciar uma nova série aqui no canal, galera, que é o Red Dead Redemption, né galera. Um jogo muito incrível da Rockstar, né galera. Demorei bastante para jogar esse jogo, né, mas isso aí, Red Dead Redemption 2, a gente vai jogar esse trem aqui. É um jogo extremamente grande, imenso, grande pra caramba, é tipo assim, grande mesmo, é um jogo extremamente grande, cara. Não tem nem o que dizer, mas vai ser legal de jogar, mano. Um jogo no estilo faroeste, um jogo baseado no Velho Oeste, cara, é muito incrível, né? Assim, nunca joguei ainda o Red Dead Redemption 1, né? Mas eu sei que, né, o 2, né, obviamente é bem mais recente, né? Mesmo sendo um Red Dead Redemption 2, né, a história desse passa bem antes do 1, né? A Rockstar fez isso no GTA, né, tipo, como GTA San Andreas, mesmo ter lançado depois, a história desse passa antes do GTA 3, né, que foi lançado tipo, em 2001, né? Eu acho bem legal isso, né? Da parte da Rockstar, né? Porque é meio que uma história que vem bem antes, né? Tipo assim, meio que tentando explicar como aconteceu o Red Dead Redemption 1, né? Mas fazer o que, né? Então, né? Ô, cara, peraí. Calma aí, não posso sair aqui, não. Não sair. Peraí. A gente vai iniciar aqui você está no modo... Cara, eu não quero... Tá. Tá aí, a configuração e tal, eu já dei uma arrancada aqui, né? Se a gente vir aqui em gráfico, já só mostrar pra vocês aqui, né? Jogando aqui em Quad HD 2K, né? E, cara, é basicamente isso, galera. Aqui, apesar de tá no alto aqui, né, galera? As coisas deixei algumas coisas no alto, no médio, né? Fica meio variado aqui, né? Pra não, sei lá, deixei um jeito bacana aqui, que sempre vai manter acima dos 100 FPS, né? Como é um jogo 2018, então é bem mais tranquilo, né? Que assim que a gente começar aqui, já era, né? Bom, galera, é o seguinte, mano. Botei o tempo pra começar aqui, né? Parada bem interessante, né? Cachoeira e tal, né? Um jogo baseado realmente no Velho Oeste dos Estados Unidos, no final do século XIX, né, cara? Mostrando umas imagens aí, passando de fundo e tal, né? É muito incrível mesmo, galera, esse jogo. Vamos lá. Em 1999, a era dos pistoleiros fora da lei chegava ao fim. Estavam por acabar. Os Estados Unidos se tornavam uma terra de leis, né? Finalmente. Até mesmo o Oeste já havia sido quase todo dominado, né? Oeste. Algumas gangues ainda atuavam, mas estavam sendo perseguidas e destruídas, né? Se alguém consegue ler aqui lá, será, mano? Que caceta lá. Bom, mas infelizmente, né? Rockstar, ela não dubla os jogos, né? Infelizmente o jogo não é dublado, é só legendado, né? Infelizmente. Vai fazer o que? É o estilo da Rockstar, né? Ela não dubla o jogo pra nenhuma língua, né? A não ser o próprio inglês mesmo. Red Dead Redemption, mano. Aí, ó. Red Dead Redemption 2, né? Cara, provavelmente isso aqui vai ser uma série bem longa, cara. Talvez, normalmente é tipo assim, no mínimo 40 horas pra você zerar isso aqui, né, galera? Quero ver se eu chego por uns 80%, não vou zerar 100%, tá? Porque é bem chatinho ficar pegando coletáveis, tá? Então, é a primeira série aqui do canal, né? Vai ficar por volta dos 80%, né? Então, acompanha aí a história, né?
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on!
É, aqui, ó. Pois é, o Red Dead Redemption, né, cara? Começa nesse inverno maluco. Nossa, mano. Dá até agonia desse inverno. Eu sou um cara muito frio. Tipo assim, parece que até eu mesmo tô sentindo esse frio maluco em São Paulo, né, cara? Esse inverno doido dos Estados Unidos. Uhum. Coulter, né? Capítulo 1, Chapter, né? Bem interessante. É. Diretor, fio, sei lá o que.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right.
É, filho. Bom, né, galera? Como
We
de
ain't run into them
tradição,
yet.
né, cara?
So, they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
É, tá aí, cara. Bom, galera, como tradição, né, do jogo da Rockstar, né?
Head out.
A gente é o grande criminoso, né?
What we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Eita, cara. Quase batendo aqui. É o Dutch, né, cara? O líder da gangue aí, né? Dutch, cara. A gente aqui é o Arthur Morgan. Pra quem não conhece o jogo mesmo, dificilmente alguém que tá vendo que não conhece o jogo. Tá, começando um tutorial ali e tal, né? Então, aqui, esse aqui é um jogo de 2018, mesmo sendo um jogo de 2018, né, galera? Um jogo incrível, cara, ó. Uma neve tão realista dessa, ó.
Believe we lost Davy.
Você passa e deixa rastro, né, cara?
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So,
Ó, temos diálogo, né?
do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many
Blackwater.
men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled.
Blackwater, né?
Is that someone coming towards us?
Tá, e agora?
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac,
É, cara.
we don't know.
quite a business.
Nossa, essa neve, irmão. Cara, que lugar
Glad
frio,
you're
né?
all right,
Deve ser.
Micah.
Não que eu esteja lá pra sentir, né?
ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
You'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Tá bom então, né?
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else?
Old mining camp back up the hill.
Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. Said it before, we got too many mouths to feed.
Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy.
That ain't fair, Arthur. I earn my share. You think it's unreasonable to expect others to do the same?
So, this house. You speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me. I'm a good boy.
Bonzinho.
Right.
Vai ser um negócio de som. Eu acho muito legal isso aqui no Red Dead.
Let's keep it down now.
Sons de diálogo, né? Alternado, tipo.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Hey now. Okay. Let's head down there.
Pois é. Mas eu não sei se no Red Dead 1 tem todas as opções, né? Pra você escolher certas coisas e tal. E como é que. De como é que o jogo vai seguir, né? No Red Dead 1. Né? Acho que. Não sei, mano. Porque assim, é um jogo tão grandioso que, mano, sei lá. Apesar de ser um dos maiores jogos da época, né, cara? Acima dos palácios. Tá.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Siga o Dutch. Beleza, vamos seguir ele aqui. Pegando um pulinho de boa.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
Tá. Beleza.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a body
cans of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Aí. Vem cá, nossa, mano, tô em posição ruim aqui. Tiroteio aqui.
Another one shooting from the window.
Aí atira ali, beleza. Lá, lá. Tem mais algum?
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now!
Aí. Beleza. Tem algumas arminhas ainda bacana.
Seem to be going too well.
Well, you make short work of them at least. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Beleza, né?
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many
Vasculhar, né?
supplies as you
Nossa.
can. We need
Ó, as
these
demarcações e tal, não sei o que.
medicine.
Que podem ser vasculhadas, tá? Eita, peraí.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Pega aqui, ó, diferentes itens dos efeitos, comer, carrega sua base, a vida, melhor e tal. É, não sei o que, né? Tem mais aqui.
Driscolls. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
One Colm dead.
Calma aí. Tá, aqui eu achei pro cavalo, né?
Me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Então vamos ver mais aqui. Opa, examinar. Tá.
Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we
Eu vi a
can't
foto,
eat
mas sei lá.
it or drink it, put it down.
Tá, o Dutch tá pegando alguma coisa ali. Vamos ver, cara. Pode achar por aqui mais.
Place is dry.
Opa, ensina a mesa aqui,
warm.
claro.
We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really
Opa.
want us to split up.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. I could
Tá armário
find
aqui,
a
vamos
dead
vasculhar,
body
vamos
in the
ver.
wagon outside.
Opa. Remédio.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking. Grab anything you think we can use, then meet me out here.
Tá aqui em cima, vamos ver mais. Tá, aqui não vai ter mais nada aqui. Opa. É, roubando a casa, né? É, eu acho que aqui não tem mais nada, só descer. Né? Ah, tem um baú aqui, né? Vamos vasculhar o baú. Isso. É, 1,30, beleza. Opa, o Dutch não pegou nada aqui, parece. Ó, o bracelete. Não tem de ouro. É, deixa eu pegar tudo que tinha que pegar aqui, né? Tá... sei lá. Vamos lá. Vou mais um desse aqui, né? Pegar mais da vida.
Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
Tá o dele ali.
Micah, you search the cabin. See what we missed.
Sure.
É, celeiro. Nossa, olha o frio deve estar ali. Vai.
Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
Vai, vai. A porrada agora.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. No, I don't know more than that, I swear.
É.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done.
Ó, tem a opção. Estrangular, bater ou poupar, cara. Eu acho muito legal isso. Matar esse cara, né? Por que não? Afinal, é um Driscoll, um inimigo, né? Beleza. Tá. Opa, cadê minha arma aqui? Aí. Opa, meu chapéu também. Beleza. Acalmar o cavalinho.
There, boy.
Beleza. Tá, continua melhorando, tá? Não sei o que. O vínculo com o cavalo, né? Leva o cavalo até o palanque, beleza, vamos levar lá. Tranquilo, mano. Nossa, ele foi o que desce aqui.
Still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. You need to hitch him. He's already skittish.
Beleza. Opa.
Whoa, look, I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool! Michael!
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Sadie Adler, mano. Que nome esquisito, né? Sadie. Não sei se era um nome comum, né? Na época do faroeste, né?
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Pois é. Frio, cara. Você tá doido, hein? Tá. Nossa, por que apareceu skin? Tá carregando aí, download, né? Beleza. Assombrado por uma lembrança.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
É, cara. Olha esse frio, mano. Imagina, cara. Você tá doido, cara. Você é louco. Como que a água não congela, né? Então, aquele rio ali. Cachoeira.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
Beleza, tá aí, ó.
Some tracks leading to the river.
Javier.
Ha!
Tá, então.
See, they continue up that way.
Viu seu cavalo é mostrado no canto inferior.
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Nossa, não tem horrível.
Hunters?
De enxergar. Oh, tem essa arma aqui, cara, mas... Olha, ela tem... Aqui, deixa eu ver. Cadência e tal. Eu não gosto muito dessa arma aqui. Ela é tipo uma escopeta de cano cerrado, né? Eu não gosto muito dela porque ela só tem... Só tem 2 balas, mano. Devia estar dando um pouquinho mais de dano. Deixa eu ver o negócio. Tá. Ó, V, deixa eu ver que muda aqui.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
Deixa eu ver aqui.
That ain't like him, though.
É, câmera.
Tracks go left, down here.
Javier, cara.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Vamos ver.
Bad business, all right.
Hold.
Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Doideira, né, cara? Ah, não, deixa que é normal aqui mesmo. Tá, vamos lá. Cara, assim, galera, provavelmente todos os vídeos dessa série vai ser bem longo mesmo. Acho que não vai chegar a dar 1 hora de vídeo, mas vai ser bem longo, né? Senão essa série vai ter uns 80 episódios, né? Ou 100, sei lá.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Então tá, né? Tá, vamos lá.
Come on.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
Em cima?
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse.
Tá.
Who knows what's up ahead?
Ah, vai. Tá, tem uma opção aqui, mas... Será que o jogo vai... Eu vou ficar com essa arma aqui, mas eu não quero... Quero essa aqui, ó. Vai preferir mais a pistola. Javier. Beleza. Vamos ter que achar o John. Onde está o John?
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Careful here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
É. Tá, o fôlego avançado no canto inferior à esquerda. Tá, quando você... Ele corre ou pula. Eita. Nossa, nem consegui terminar de ler, mano. Nossa, tá relacionado ao fôlego ali. Deixa eu ver aqui, eu acho que tem coisa que pra aumentar o fôlego, né? Isso aqui. Olha lá, recuperou bastante fôlego e aumentou o resto da vida, né?
Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is
Hã?
real slippery.
Stay close to the
Ah, tá.
wall.
A base do fôlego, né?
Come on.
A velocidade será limitada. Aqui eu acho que não muda muita coisa também, não.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John.
Vamos lá.
Damn, it's cold.
É isso aí, Arthur. Tá frio, frio, frio.
How you doing? I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Not designed for
Vamos recuperar pouquinho.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, where are you?
John!
Uhum.
John!
John.
Over here! Out on the ledge!
That's John! We're coming!
Down here!
Tá.
Over here! All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Resgatando o John Morgan.
Well, we can't go back the way we came.
É o protagonista do Red Dead 1, né?
You a sorry sight.
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
Perfect. I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
É hora de enfrentar uns lobinhos, né, velho?
Okay, here we go, John.
Vamos lá, vamos lá. Vamos lá. Ah, sério? Morre, cara. Quanto tiro pra matar um bicho desse, né? Ah, não pode morrer com esses lobos, né? Ah, pega. É, filho. Aí, já foi um. Nossa. Aí falta um ali. É doido, hein? Tá. Beleza. É só pegar o cavalinho.
Come on then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
É, bem que você sabe ainda não, né? Mas um dia vai.
More coming down the hill.
Ixi, mano. Aí. É doido, né?
More coming in on the left. Go.
Eu matei um, isso. Falta um ali. Aí. Essa aqui morreu bem mais rápido, né?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay.
Tá.
We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Vamos lá, né?
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
We get some help here. We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas. It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that? That's civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Cara, tá doido, frio.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
É. Posso explorar a gaveta aqui uma coisa? Opa, tem? Tá, vamos ver aqui mais uma coisa aqui. Parece que não, né?
We're safe here. Warm enough,
I guess.
you sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
Tá, você pegou um item.
Well, I wasn't
Sei
on
lá.
that boat, so hard to say. But I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
É. Javier e tal. Bom, dá pra nós fazer uma missão aqui.
We're
Pierce.
gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy... I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Tá bom, né?
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on. This way.
Ô, cara, não é pra descer não. É pra montar no cavalo, cara. Tá, aqui não tem como usar arma. Ainda não. Cadê aqui o arco?
How are you holding up,
Aperta X, X pra quê?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two.
Ah.
I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
Eita, cara.
Now the weather's eased
Que
off
isso?
a bit, he'll be needing to feed.
22 flechas.
We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Maravilha. Nossa, viram lá? A neve. Ai, ai. E agora? Deixa eu andar pra caramba, né?
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. Whoa! The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
E agora vai ter algum bicho aí?
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Tá.
There's deer been here recently.
Viado.
How can you tell?
Caça de viado.
Move quietly and slowly. Hey, I said slow and quiet, Arthur.
Tô vendo nenhum por enquanto.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Tá. Ali, ó.
Crouch down a bit.
Ah, lá, lá.
Wait, look. There they are. Good shot. Now let's try for another.
Muito bom. Quanto mais você puxar a corda, mais ela fecha a corda. Tem esse aqui, tem que matar mais um. Olha aí. Olha lá, lá. Pronto. Ah, não, morreu não. Droga. Tá pega, que a força que eu fiz. O bicho tá sangrando, eu achei que vai morrer. Vamos ver. Ah, morreu. Beleza. Tá pego, eu tô código baixo.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Tá pego, mano. DG é baixo, ó. Deixando o cavalo aí. Beleza, o Charles pegou uma e a gente pega outra aqui. Beleza.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
Eita, cara.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Vou arrumar, né? Tá. Caça de animais podem ser deixados É, para contribuir para o mantimento da gangue e tal.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
É.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too. But not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Nah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
O ursão lá. Pois é.
Must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
E a mulher que nos salvou no canal. Como que é? Mr. Nossa, nunca lembro o nome que é a mulher. É um bem estranho. Adler, sei lá, certo? Sadie, né? Sadie Adler. Nome esquisito pra caramba. Sadie. Você bloqueou a ação final, então. Vai, vai. Tá, a gente tá só acalmar ele, né?
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. Just... I know you can run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Dutch. Pois é, eu acho que tem cara tem por volta uns 40 anos, né?
He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
É, chegando. Os dois viados, né? Esse aqui não tem chifre, né?
I'm gonna hitch time over here.
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little.
Well.
É.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
É.
Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
É. É tão fácil arrancar pé do aí? Vai parecer tão fácil.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
É, cara. Ele bloqueou o desafio do mestre, caçou e tal. É, no cara ele pode caçar. Viado de caça. Sei lá o que, nem terminei de ler. Progresso. Mortos, esfolado. Analisado, tal, não sei o que. Caçar mais depois, né? Beleza. Bom, agora já deu um tamanho bacana de vídeo, né? Primeiro vídeo bem longo, né? É vídeo da série, né? Antes disso, vamos só dar uma olhada aqui como é que tá o trem. Está acabando aqui.
So he's all right?
It's okay. He
Hey.
just needs to rest.
É.
Leave him alone. You're safe now.
Hey, Cat.
I'm glad
Save
you boys
it.
made it back
That's
all
safe.
right. We was worried.
Yeah, hopefully we can get out of
Tá
this
aí, ó.
hellhole soon.
É o garotinho Jack, né, agora, não?
Keep warm. All of you. Keep warm. Just a few more days and we'll get off
Hey,
this.
how's he doing?
I hope so.
He's
Stay
okay.
strong. It's been a
He just
nasty
needs some
You
rest.
feeling any better?
Thank you again,
I
Arthur.
ain't sure. It's hard to tell.
We keep moving.
Well,
and
drink
we
as
keep
much
together.
water as you
Same
can.
as always. All of you.
Okay, Mr.
Ain't
Strauss?
that so, Mr.
I think
Morgan?
so. Well done
course.
for finding Mr. Marston. Some good news at least.
He
Yep.
that is so impoverished that he
Bit
hath
happier
no
now, Jack?
oblation.
Will he be okay?
Free that
Yeah,
will not
I think so.
Just needs to rest.
He seeketh unto him
Well,
cunning
just hang in there.
Okay.
Pois é, né? Pois é, cara. Tá aí a nova.
We should have a little food if you're hungry, Mrs. Adler.
I ain't hungry.
Okay, ma'am. Well, you just asked Mary Beth here.
É, eu acho difícil não tá com fome, né, cara? Mas pra quem acabou de perder um marido, né? Acabou de ficar viúva, né? Bom, agora, mano, então é isso aí. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo aqui. Se vocês gostaram do vídeo, deixa um like, ajude bastante a divulgação do vídeo do canal, comenta aí, né? E deixa um like, beleza? Então agora, mano, é isso então. Falou e até o próximo vídeo. Falou e até mais. Até logo. Até breve.